Hi, it's Nikki Howard here, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watch this video. So today I'm going to be talking about gratitude. And one of the big reasons I want to talk about gratitude is because just how much it changed my life. If you watched another video of mine when I talk about getting out of debt, gratitude was a huge mindset shift for me. Now, when we talk about gratitude, everybody knows about doing a daily gratitude, attitude of gratitude, saying thanks. But what is it and why does it work? And how can we bring that into our lives that just really make it a bit more fun? So gratitude, yes, is being thankful, deeply thankful, really appreciative for what you have in life or what you are, what you're feeling. It kind of really brings you right into the present moment. And it's so funny because when we grow up, we always hear our parents say thank you, it's a magic word. What's the magic word? And it really is a magic word because it can shift your vibration. It can shift your world. It can shift your perception of the world. It can bring more to you. It's so powerful and yet so simple. So really with gratitude, there's different ways of looking at this. If you imagine you give a present to a child and that child never says thank you, do you really want to give him more presents? No, because you don't feel like he's appreciating the effort you've put in. He's just not appreciating, so why get any more? And that's kind of the attitude of the universe as well, that if you cannot be thankful for what you have already, how can you be thankful for more? And when we start saying thank you for so many things in our life, it really helps us to shift our focus and we start to see where things are working in our life. We start to see all the goodness in life. And so it takes away that filter and we begin to see more and more and more. And I'll come on to different ways we can do this to bring more into your life as well. And gratitude is so part of law of attraction, of creating your life. It's like the base element. If there's one thing you can do, if it's the only thing you can do, it's gratitude. And so it really helps you to say, look over here, look where this is working. Don't look what isn't. Don't look what you haven't got. Look what you have got. And typically, with law of attraction, whether you believe it or not, it's there and it's working all the time. It's like gravity. It just is. It's there. When you focus on what's working, where your focus goes, where your attention goes, that then increases. So just to take this in another context with focusing on one thing, if I said to you now, right, look around the room and have a look and look at everything that is blue and then come back and tell me everything that is blue. And then you'll come back and tell me, and then I will say, okay, so what did you see was red? And you don't see it because you weren't focusing on it. You're only focusing on the blue. And the same if I say, okay, when you go out today, I want you to start noticing all the red cars and keep doing that. And lo and behold, you will find that there are more and more red cars. It's just like, as women, when we wanted to be pregnant, what do we start seeing everywhere? Pregnant women, women have just given birth. When you've just bought a new car, that's the only car you see on the road. You can, well, hang on, everybody else has got these cars, the same as me. And this is because it's focusing our attention. And so gratitude really focuses our attention on everything that is working. And so it just brings up more and more and more. So how can we do this and how can we make it fun? Before I talk about that, I think I want to talk about how it changed my life and what I did. So I was going through this moment, as I said, that I was heavily in debt and I had very little money. Sometimes that €5 was like, who's going to have the food? Is it me, my girls, or the cat? And that would be all I had left was €5. And there was one day I was about to set out for work, go to my car wasn't working. Oh my God. And I thought, oh my God, the panic. I didn't have any money to repair my car. How was I going to do this? And it just like, I was so angry. I was, oh my God, I'm going to be late for work. It set me off in this panic and I was just fuming. I'll say, okay, I'm going to have to go get the bus. I haven't got much time, but I'll go for it. And I'll tell my boss I'm going to be late. So as I set off, I thought, right, okay, I'm going to say thank you. Just like Wayne Dyer, if you're into personal development, you'll probably know who Wayne Dyer is. Is fantastic motivational speaker. Who he said that when he got up in the morning, for every step he took to the bathroom, he said thank you for something. And I thought, right, I'm going to do it like Wayne Dyer. Every step I took, I said thank you for something. Thank you for my car breaking down so that I can hear the birds sing this morning and be up for the dawn chorus. Thank you for this blue sky. Thank you for these beautiful flowers that I'm seeing. And it just went on and on and on. And it probably took me about 10 minutes to walk to the bus stop. By the time I got to the bus stop, oh my God, I could have danced in the street. I just wanted to sing and dance. I was on such a high. I was here before and then I was right up here. And so gratitude, because it changes your focus, it changes your vibration, it lifts you into a higher realm. And when I got on the bus, I was so thankful my car had broken down because here I was getting on the bus. I was having conversations with people. I could just sit back and relax. I didn't have to worry about traffic jams. It was just like, wow. And from that day, I really started to use the public transport so much more. And I absolutely loved it. And then I started bringing in gratitude so much. I started going blackberry picking. And for every blackberry I picked, I said thank you for something. And that just changed. And in beautiful moments like that, it just makes it so much more beautiful. Then, okay, I thought, right, this is an incredible tool. I really need to start using this. So I put up a piece of paper on my fridge. And every time something good happened, I wrote it down. And I did also one for money. Anytime any money came in, I would write it down. Even if it was a penny that I found on the floor, it went on the list. And so every time I walked by that fridge, I could see that list growing and I could see all the goodness that was happening in my world. And it just increased, and even if things aren't going to happen like that, my debt wasn't paid off in a day because of gratitude. But what happens because you're increasing your vibration, because you're moving up in your energy, you're going to be attracting from a higher level. So instead of attracting down here with all the worry and anger where I was with the car, you're then attracting much higher. And I'm going to do another video on this because there's just a fantastic way of talking about vibration and how it works for us. So you're feeling better, and so then you're attracting from a much higher vibration. So other ways you can do this, as I said, if you're walking somewhere, every step you say thank you. You can have a little gratitude jar and put in pieces of paper, and on a piece of paper, you can write something you were thankful for that day. And this is a fantastic one to do with your children. You can talk about the end of the day when you sit down for a meal together, you can have your gratitude jar in the middle of the table. And you can write down something amazing that happened today or something you were thankful for. And then when that jar is full, you can then open it, go back, open up all these pieces of paper and just remember all those good moments. It just, then to end up being another talking point as well. So gratitude jars, you can also, put it up on the list. Gratitude journal. So in this, you're writing maybe 5 things that you are thankful for today. Now, 2 points I want to make on this. 1 is the energy that you do your gratitude with, and 2, when you do it. So you can do it in the evening for everything that you are thankful for that day. And so, I was so thankful for that person I spoke to in the post office who it was a wonderful opportunity. Thank you for the beautiful flowers I saw, whatever. You can also do it in the morning and do it saying thank you for things that you're intending to happen during the day. So I'm so thankful for this fantastic interview I'm going to be doing where I speak with confidence. Thank you for all the ideas that have come into me when I set out to do my work today. So you're doing it in the present tense, and you're thanking the universe as if it has already happened. And when you say thank you for something, whether it's in your gratitude journal, whether you do it in the morning or the afternoon, don't just say, oh, thank you for this, thank you for that. Where's the energy? That's very much in the head. What we need to do is drop into our heart and to really think about that moment of why that was important to you. So, thank you for the amazing interview I had. You're looking for a job. And then really feel that, especially if you're doing it for the intention of what's coming in during the day, really feel into the energy of that, why you were thankful for it, why that is going to be such an amazing thing for you, and feel into the emotion. The emotion is always primordial, and everything that we do, emotion first. Feel it. And if you find it actually quite hard, especially, it's okay when life is good. Everything's easy when life is good. But when life is bloody hard and it's slapping you in the face, it's the most important time to do gratitude. It really is. And at those moments, it can actually be really hard to find what you're thankful for. So one way of doing it is imagine taking that away from you, and how would life be without it? So, thank you for the bed I'm sleeping in. Now, if you just think, oh yeah, thank you for the bed I'm sleeping in, right? Now, if you took that bed away and you're having to sleep on the floor, how's that going to feel? And then when you bring that bed back in, then how does it feel? That just made me think of, I was working when I was in my 20s in a campsite for 6 months at the holiday season, and I slept on the camp bed for 6 months. I was so happy. I was happy to have stairs in my house, and I was so happy to sleep in a real bed. So it's tapping into that emotion that if you took it away and you brought it back in, just how thankful are you? Even for this computer I'm working on, if this broke down now, I'll be absolutely gutted. But imagine the feeling when finally my computer's repaired or I get a new one. And in a few weeks' time, I come back, oh my God, I'm so thankful for this computer. Oh, I can do my work, I can do this. That's the energy needs tapping in. So if for each one, just do, 5 things at the most, but really feel into them on how that feels for you. So that is really the biggest thing. And then also I have created something called Posipods. I've done another video on this, and I'll put it in the description below. Posipods are little balls that have texture to them and little holes for putting essential oils in. And they're sold in packs of 5. And they're fantastic. They're a bit like, when we have the rosary beads or worry beads or prayer beads, you pick one up and feel it. And this is fantastic for people who are very kinesthetic and love texture and touching and movement. And you can close your eyes, and as you're touching that Posipod, you can actually be feeling it into that moment of gratitude, what's important for you. And when you've done it, you put it down, you pick up the next one. And that's because they're sold in groups of 5. So you've got 5 gratitudes to do. The most important thing with gratitude is making it a fun moment. If it becomes mundane, routine, change it, because then you're dropping your vibration again. So always bring some fun factor into it. Bring into whatever you love. If you're an organized person, why not do it? An Excel table or something. Make it that really is into something that really gets you going, and so that you're really feeling into the energy of that. And everything is energy and emotion. It really is. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, because every time you watch this, it's boosting me. It's boosting my motivation, knowing that people are watching my videos, that maybe it means something to you. And please do put a comment down below if what's your one takeaway from this video, and how does that make you feel? How are you going to bring gratitude into this? I would really, really love to have your comments, because it shows me that people are really watching my videos. So thank you so much. And yeah, why not write one thing you're really thankful for in the comments today? And with gratitude for that, take care.